What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today we will talk about Fortress. I posted my last video. It's about my Fortress defense on how I won practically 80 to 90% of the time, and today I will be showing you my setup of the Fortress. Now we are using a terrain 20. Oh, and by the way, it really depends on which ninjas you are using. In my case, terrain 20 is perfect because I have a maxed out Sakura, Sasuke, Itachi, and Tsunade. So it really depends. I really suggest that you experiment out on how to use them wisely, how to maximize their abilities and skills. So in my case, I am using a terrain 20, and let's start. If you haven't seen a terrain 20, by the way, it looks like this. Most of the terrains which is being used currently in game is terrain 26 or terrain 24. But I think it's very overrated, and everyone, or at least almost everyone in the higher tier knows how to counter this kind of terrains. But as for terrain 20, it's not yet that much used, and it works perfectly for me. So in the first area, when they enter, my setup looks like this. This bear trap will trap the first ninja, or usually the main ninja who comes first inside, and automatically there's a tornado trap, a level 2 tornado trap, which will fly out any ninja which steps in it, either main or supporting ninjas. And as for the rest, there is a ceiling scroll, bear traps, and level 1 tornado traps, plus some barriers which keeps them which takes time to beat before they can go to the second area, which is my Itachi area. Now in this particular area, there are many ways you can make your defense. I sometimes interchange this with my Sakura, because most of the time, if the main ninja of the attacking team is not flown out by the trap, then they will usually instantly kill my Itachi with their ultimate jutsu. Therefore, sometimes I prefer to sacrifice my Sakura over Itachi. So in case you want to follow this setup, I suggest that you experiment out with the ninjas that you are using on which one will works best. So as you can see, there is a ceiling scroll and 2 bear traps level 3. Also, it is very important that you put this Mirage Aroma, because aside from giving buff to your ninja, it will also act as a attacking, or a form of thing that the enemy ninjas has to attack. If you noticed, when you enter with if you're doing attack missions, and your supporting ninjas will basically just run up to there, because for them it has to be destroyed. And once they run, if they enter from our first area, then they will be instantly trapped by the bear trap and silenced with the ceiling scroll. Plus, our main ninja can spawn. And not to mention this electricity needle, which for me is a good damaging. I mean, you can put different bear traps, or you can put also paper bombs, but I prefer to put electricity needle because the damage is constant, and it's something that they have to destroy first. Paper bombs are nice, but they are hard to set up, especially against teleporting ninjas. So if we go back again to the first area, they have 3 possible places which they will be teleported out through the tornado trap level 2. It's in the right side, which has a Sakura, a couple of level 1 bear traps, 1 summoning ninja cloud, and of course our Mirage Aroma. Mirage Aroma increases our attack and defense, which is very useful. So I really strongly suggest to put that in an area where you have your ninja summoned. In the left side of the first area, this is mostly a time stalling area, especially if the ninja that will be flown in this area is uh, is a support ninja, not the main ninja. Usually they cannot kill every what do you call this, every cloud ninja, because their first instinct is to run up, going here. So if in case these two ninjas are not yet spawned, then they will be pretty much locked in this area. But in case they can spawn every cloud ninja, then the next place where they will be at is here. Mostly if it's not a main ninja, they will pass through here. They will be sealed and bear trap, not to mention the knockback of these ninjas. And of course, again, a Mirage Aroma, which buffs the defense. If they can go through that, again, they will be here in the middle where I have my Itachi. And the most important area for me is this one. And why is that the most important? It's because I have Sasuke. If you have a Sasuke, especially if it's maxed out, then I really suggest that you set him up in this kind of area where there's a kind of a narrow pathway in the middle. You put some bear traps, electricity needle level 5, and a bit of tornadoes level 1. Not to mention also the ceiling scroll. If you have a Sasuke, especially maxed out his Chidori stream, you can damage around 5,000 to 6,000 per time, and pair that with electric needle, which is around 3,000, and that's almost half the HP of the normal attacking ninjas. Next, if they kill every one of my 3 ninjas below, they will have to pass through here, which is a very open area. Now there is a doubt if you can use large summons like the QB and stuff, but there is a very big cooldown time, so I don't really suggest using QBs. I suggest you use a time stalling setup. In my case, I am using a level 1 Stone Ninja with a lot of bear traps pretty much scattered around, and I put a camouflage crystal just because I have 1 capacity more. So once they finish in that area, most probably they will enter here, and the first thing that will welcome them is a barrier plus tornado traps, which will fly them out. So there are 3 main areas where they will fly out. It's either in the Itachi area, back here where they came from, or in my last area where I have the Tsunade. So talking about the last area, opponents which arrive through here and already passed through all the tornado traps, they have the option to enter directly, but they didn't kill yet my last ninja, so therefore if you have to lose anyway, at least you will lose less scrolls. Or if they decide to really kill your last ninja, then they have to enter here. I decided to put Tsunade because my Tsunade is pretty maxed. She has 120,000 power, and with her ultimate they will have to waste around 6 to 7 seconds more, and most of the times that's the winning point in my defense. As for the last part, my final 4, I really suggest that you put your max defense ninjas or long range ninjas in the final 4. In my case, I have Hinata and Zabuza. I have Kakashi also and Deidara, but I put them because I have no other choice. I don't have any other ninjas. But if you ask me which one works really well in the final 4, then I have to say it's Zabuza and Hinata, because aside from they have 16,000 defense, they also have skills which makes them invincible if it's used while the enemy ninja is using a ultimate. For example, Hinata's very rare skill makes her evade or makes her invincible for a few seconds, and most of the time it's the time that the opposing ninja is using the ultimate jutsu. Also, if you have a long range ninja like Temari and Sarada, then I strongly suggest that you put them here, at least once long range ninja. As for now, I am working on my Temari, but I lack the skills. So when I have the complete skills plus the ability points, then I will be changing minimum Deidara or even Kakashi, but for sure Deidara will be out if I have a long range ninja. So there you have it, guys. I will show you my team, the ninjas under power which I am using. Yesterday there was an event, Easter event, which gave us tons and tons of evolution materials plus chakra. So I had to sell, I think, 80 rare cards, which in return maxed out all my ninjas. As you can see, I have 8 ninjas now, which has 100,000 power and above. My weakest is Deidara. Next is Kakashi, which is 110. Sasuke 113, 119 Tsunade, 120 Sabuza, 122 Hinata, 124 Sakura, and 135 Itachi. There you have it, guys, and I will be posting another video later on how to maximize your Tornado level 2 and why does it not let ninjas fly out of that area. So if you like this video, I hope you subscribe, which makes me happy, and please comment below if you have any suggestions for my fortress. See you guys and enjoy!